Hi everyone! Another rock band for me today, 3 Days Grace. This time, a song called I Hate Everything About You. Somehow, that makes me think of two very different artists. One is John Lennon with the Beatles, and the way he manages to be so acerbic, and some of the songs he wrote that expressed such sharpness. I hate everything about you, kind of the message, although he didn't say it quite so in your face. And the other, believe it or not, is Taylor Swift. You know, it sounds like something she might say. I hate everything about you. So this is 3 Days Grace. I have no idea where in that spectrum they will fall. So I'm going to listen and we'll see what I discover. First, I have a little bit to read. 3 Days Grace is a Canadian rock band formed in Norwood, Ontario in 1992. The band has 17 #1 songs on the Billboard Hot Mainstream Rock Tracks chart and 3 #1 hits on alternative songs. I Hate Everything About You was released on April 28, 2003. Well, let's see. I guess that's closer to Taylor Swift's era than Beatles' era. One of the band's signature songs, the song peaked at #1 on the Canadian rock chart. The song also peaked at number 55 on the US Billboard Hot 100, number 4 on the Mainstream Rock Tracks chart, and number 2 on the Modern Rock Tracks chart. It was the 9th best performing song of the decade on the Modern Rock Tracks chart. So, 9th best performing of the decade? Sounds like it was pretty popular.
Every time we lie awake, after every we take, every feeling that I get, but I haven't missed you yet. Every roommate kept awake by every sigh and scream we make. All the feelings that I get, but I still don't miss you yet. Only when I stop to think about it. I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? I hate everything about you. Why do I love you?
Okay, this is certainly not Taylor Swift and it's certainly not the Beatles. It's something else, and even the message of it, I feel like, is a bit more complicated than just, I hate everything about you, a person. Although it could be. It sounds more like it's talking about addiction to me. Whether this you is a person or a substance, I don't know, but it could be one or the other, or both, or something else.
Every time we lie awake, after every we take, every feeling that I get,
the way the instrumental part fell into a unison with the voice, and it changed the whole feel of the piece for those few lines there. And that's one of the things that I'm enjoying about this piece, is that, okay, it's kind of repetitive. It kind of has some pretty standard sections and motivic cliches, but the shift from one feel to the next in the music happens at just the right moments. So we have this rather rhythmic, every time we lie awake, after every feeling that I get, but I haven't missed you yet. There's this feeling of a sort of driving propulsion. But then, when we get to only when I stop to think about it, well, let's go back and notice how that changes there, because it's a nice transition to notice.
Time we lie awake.
Okay, this is more reflective.
We take
Lying awake.
every feeling that I get, but I haven't missed you yet.
Just now here. Only when I stop to think about it. There's this feeling of moving into a reflective. And it's only when I stop to think. It's only when I put the brakes on and take time to really notice what's happening that this realization strikes.
Stop to think about you. I know only when you stop to think about me do you know.
And after asking the question, there's a bit of a break in the vocals, as if you're waiting for an answer. Do you know?
Think about me, do you know? I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? You hate everything about me. Why do you love me? I hate you. Hate. I hate you. Love me. I hate everything about you. Why do I love
I feel like we need to hear another song afterwards that gives the answer to the question. This is one of those songs that I feel like is dealing with a kind of a not quite universal, but very common experience. It's presented as being an unhealthy relationship between two lovers every time we lie awake. The idea that there are two of us every time we lie awake. But I do feel like it is going a bit further than just that. I feel like it is presenting this addiction problem that I have a love for something. I am drawn to something or someone. It can be a person. It can be a substance. It can be an activity. It can be anything, really. But somehow my relationship towards that thing is unhealthy for me. And if it's another person, it seems to be unhealthy for the other person as well. And so from that perspective, I do feel like this has a much broader appeal, and more relatability than if it's just about two lovers who don't get along and shouldn't be together. But somehow they have this relationship they can't break. But it is about relationship, is what it is. It's about one's relationship, my relationship with something or someone else. And it's the question, why do I love? Why do I find myself drawn that direction? Why does it always pull me there? Even though every time I stop to think about it, I realize I hate everything about you. I hate everything about you. I don't like what it does to me. I don't like what you do to me. I don't like what it does to us. I don't like you yourself. I hate everything about you. And it's a good expression of that. Even though, yeah, there's nothing musically outstanding in terms of, breaking out of cliche techniques, but still, it's expressing this conflict and this difficulty very kind of straight to the point. Not beating around the bush, not playing around with niceties, experimenting with musical stuff. Just saying, let's just put this out there because this is how a lot of people feel about either a person or something else. And it makes it easy for many to relate to. So that is why I feel like it is maybe not quite universal in its message, but at the same time, very relatable for many people under many different circumstances. So yeah, I understand why it's popular, and they did a great job of making it so. So that was my first experience with 3 Days Grace, a Canadian band this time. And the song was I Hate Everything About You. Well, in case there's any doubt, those are not my sentiments towards you, my wonderful, delightful Virgin Rock community. I enjoy your contributions, and so if you have something else to add, feel free to say it in the comments, and I'll see you soon.